Hey, good morning. I've got the horses here with me today. Oh, they're being nasty back there. I'm going to march my feet, warming up the body. Pumping the arms. Now step touch side to side and reach across the front. Windmill the arms, up and down. Reach back to the front. And squat, like you're sitting in a chair. Feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart. Now curl the feet back, hamstring curls. Kick your bottom. Now bring the knees up and wave your arms side to side. Now turn to the side and pull the knee into the chest. Arms reach out and in. Other side. Marching in place. March up and march back. Once again, come to me and take it back. Step touch, waving the arms across the front, palms down. Hamstring curls. Now squat, reach up, squat, reach up. Stay down and hold. Squat, reach up, side and down. Squat, reach up to the side and down. Turn to the side in a lunge. Reach forward, pull the elbows back, warming up the upper back and shoulders. Lean forward slightly. Now bending one knee and one leg straight, I'm going to lean forward for a hamstring stretch. Back to a lunge, dropping the back knee, raising my arms to the sides, then overhead. Now go down and hold. Press the hips forward. Drop your knee down as far as you can. Turn to the front, and I'm going to lunge side to side, sweeping the arms right and left. Now windmill the arms. Squat and reach up. Bend and straighten the legs. Stay down, squat, reach up to the side and down. Squat, reach up to the side and down. Turning to the other side for my lunge, reach, pull the elbows back. Feel those shoulder blades squeeze together. Both of my feet are flat on the floor. Now bending the opposite knee as the last time. I'm leaning forward at the hips, stretching the hamstring. Back to the lunge, dropping the left knee. Unbalanced on the back left toe. Now let's stay down and hold that position. Turn to the front, and once again, side to side, sweeping the arms across. Windmill the arms. And sweep across. Windmill again. And that's good for the warm-up. We're going to grab those weights. Here I have 5-pound dumbbells. You can use whatever size you like. Anything from 1 to 10 pounds. If you don't have weights, you could use a bottle of water. All right, let's start with shoulders. Upright rows, lifting the weights straight up to your shoulders and back down. Nice and easy. I'm lifting my elbows out just to shoulder height. Now pressing my arms up and out to the corners in a V shape. Taking my feet apart for a wider stance, I'm going to press the weights across the front to the corners. Getting a little rotation in the core. Back to the front for more upright rows. We're working all sides of the shoulders. Back up to the V presses. Now let's do some lateral lifts. Arms out shoulder height. I'm going to raise them up out to the sides, then bring them to the front. Back out to the sides and down. Back to the corner presses. Now for weights on my shoulders. Let's go to leg work and do some squats. Now take a leg back for a lunge and squat. I'm alternating back lunge and squat. Same leg. Dropping the knee to the ground. Back to the front, bring my feet together. And we'll do some narrow squats. Other side, taking the back lunge, alternating with the squat.
Go into it blindly. I needed to lose you to find
And back to the front. Squats with feet a little bit wider than hip distance. All right, let's do some back work now. Upper back and shoulders, leaning forward at the hips, taking some wide rows, weights out in front, hold the belly in tight, and lift the elbows out wide. Feel the work in your upper back and shoulders. Now I'm going to pull the weights into my rib cage with my hands facing forward. My palms are forward, thumbs on top. Now I'm going to change positions, and I'm going to pull up to my ribs and lift the weights out to the side, getting a little tricep work. Still leaning forward, hinged at the hips. Pull up, press out, bring them back in, and drop down. All right, let's take a rest, drop those weights. All right, we're gonna do a little jogging to get our heart rate up. Lift those knees up high. If jogging is not your thing, you can just stand in place and lift your knees. We're just trying to get in a little movement here to increase the heart rate. All right, then step touch. A little bit of recovery time. Take some deep breaths. Now let's take it back up again. How about some jumping jacks? Again, an option without the jumping is to just take one leg out at a time. And take a rest, step touch, and breathe. All right, one more for the heart rate. I'm gonna do some shuffles, shuffle across, and touch my hands down to the ground. Shuffle across and reach. Shuffle and reach. Shuffle and reach. And recovery time. Step touch and breathe. One more for the heart rate. These are squat jumps, keeping my legs bent, jumping out, in, working the arms at a 90-degree angle. And step touch and breathe. All right, let's move on. Grab those weights and we'll do some bicep work. Outside curls, nice and slow. Adding a knee lift engages the abdominals and helps us work on our balance. Now let's knee lift, extend the leg out, knee lift, extension, keeping with the curls. Working biceps and legs at the same time. Other side. Losing my balance there. All right, staying with the biceps. I'm going to do some narrow curls, keeping my elbows tucked in. Palms are up. Be careful not to bend your back here. Keep your body straight. The only thing moving is your forearms. All right, back to some leg work. Step out to the side in the lunge. Bend one knee, keep the other one straight. Other side. Switching again. Now let's go right and left, alternating. Slowing it down. All right, weights on our shoulders, feet together, narrow squats. Let's take one leg back and drop the knee down. Switch sides. First slow. And then speed it up. All right, that's enough for that leg workout. I'm going to grab my bench now. Going on to the tricep workout. The bench is optional. I'm going to take my arm to the back, bending at the elbow. The only part of my arm moving is the forearm. My upper arm stays lifted. Elbow up high. My other elbow is resting on my thigh. Now I'm going to reach forward, press, extend back, press forward, extend back, and press forward. Tricep work, then shoulder work. Okay, let's switch sides. Starting out just with extensions, elbow up high, now extend back and press forward. Let's come up. Set the weights down. Maybe it's a good time for a break. Get a drink of water.
Take a break. Get some water.
I'm going to take a seat right here on my bench. You can use any chair for this. Just placing your hands on the chair. Drop your hips down low. The important thing here is that I'm bending the elbows to work the triceps. So it's not so much about dropping your hips down as it is concentrating on bending and straightening the elbows. Using your body weight. All right, take a stand up. I'm going to move this bench out to the side and grab the mat. Come down to your forearms to a forearm plank. Body in one straight line, hips are low, your head is in line with your spine, and we're just going to hold this position. Very effective for strengthening the abdominals and the core. Keep holding, keep breathing, and then relax. Come to your knees, bring your head to the mat. For a little break here, child's pose, just relax. You come back to the mat. Let's do some push-ups. Whatever your level of fitness is, you can do push-ups with your knees on the mat or on your toes. If you are on your knees, be sure your hips are low so your body is in one straight line from your knees to your shoulders. I've got my hands pretty far set out wide, working the chest. And then relax once more, extended child's pose, head to the mat. Take a deep breath. Now let's come to a plank position. Arms are straight. I'm on my toes. I'm just going to do a plank hold right here. And release your knees to the mat. Relax back, head to the floor. Breathe and relax. All right, now back to my forearm plank. Let's do a few up downs. Down to my forearms, back up to my hands. Down, down, up, and up. Back to a plank hold, and then we're going to relax, bring your knees in, head to the mat. Now I'm going to come onto my back and bring my knees up tabletop for some crunches. Bring the knee in and extend one leg out, alternating right and left. Crunch and extend, crunch and extend. Now for some oblique work, reaching right and left to the side of my legs, and then reach to the foot. Extend the opposite leg up, reach for the toes. Every time I turn around, you disappear. I got love for you. I got love for you. Nice to meet you. I got love for you. I got love for you. Nice to meet you. What's your name? Let me treat you today. I got love for you. Okay, let's finish with our feet flat on the floor and a few more basic crunches. Fingertips lightly on the back of my head.